go from this to this? Or how about go from this to this? It's the power of focus stacking. We're about to take a look at what it is and how to do it. Stacked.
Stacked. Stack successful.
Hello and welcome to the state of the saguaro, which by the way is not Texas. I don't know how you feel when they portray Texas as having saguaros, but I know I don't like it. But anyway, we're here to talk about camera stuff. Now, do you find yourself celebrating your low aperture lens, its crisp focus, its good low light performance? But then you transfer the photos and you're relegating them because you don't have the depth of field you wanted on your subject. Well, what if I told you with that same low aperture, you could get a wider depth of field with a little thing called focus stacking. Let's pause. I don't want another beep to happen. Scorpions. You either love them or you haven't met the right one yet. Now this scorpion, we've got the anterior in focus, but one of the top 3 parts of the scorpion is the tail, and it's out of focus here. So with focus stacking, we can take a picture like this and turn it into this. Or we can take, here's another example, we'll take this and we're going to turn it right into this. Not every camera has internal focus stacking. According to Google, these are some of the cameras that do have it. While we're on the subject, your lens also needs to be focus stacking compatible. Of all my lenses, only one of them is focus stacking compatible. It's my 16mm macro. Coincidentally, this is one of my favorite lenses. I'll show you how to do it on mine. I have an Olympus OMD EM1 Mark II. And it might be similar if you have another Olympus, so let's take a look. When I take a picture at my lowest aperture without focus bracketing, you can see that my depth of field is not enough to capture all 3 of these tone knobs on the guitar. So to focus stack, I'm going to press Menu and go to Shooting Menu 2 and go to Bracketing, which is the top option on Shooting Menu 2. Turn that on and go within the sub-menu, turn on Focus BKT. In the sub-menu, turn on Focus Stacking. And then you can choose the number of pictures that it stacks, all the way from 15 down to 3. Let's do 10 this time. And the differential, 8. If you really want a wide field of view, you want to do more. But if you want something narrower, you do less. So let's try in the middle here and see how it goes. Now you can see the thin black rectangle. When you focus stack, it does crop in your picture, so you want to make sure to have your subject within that black rectangle. And I find you also want to focus on the closest part of the subject you want in focus first. So I'll try to focus on that close knob. And the more pictures, the longer it takes to process. And see if we can tell. And yeah, now we have 2 of the knobs in focus and the pick. The 3rd knob isn't quite in focus, so let's see if we can work that differential. We'll go back into Menu, Bracketing. Oh, I'm sorry. Focus BKT, and then scroll down to this differential. Let's move it up to 8 so we get a wider focus between the shots that are taken. Okay, and let's try this again, focusing on the close knob. And there we go, we have 3 knobs in focus. Hey, thanks for watching. Please let me know in the comments how your journey with focus stacking is going. And if you have any questions, feel free to subscribe. Maybe we can do exposure stacking next, or baking some cookies. Your preference. All right, we'll see ya.